Hi everyone, it's your girl teacher 2000 Ishanganla Sushawela. I teach what is your superpower. So today we are back, we are here, we are, oh my gosh, going into the new school year. I feel like there is a lot of things that we need to get ready for, or things we need to do for ourselves, not just as teachers but as individuals, to get ready for the school year. I mean, it doesn't just affect us as the people in the classroom. I mean, it affects the whole entire society, from the traffic to the school kids everywhere to the school kids in nowhere to certain businesses being affected but get IRS. Excuse me. So as a teacher, normally we need to prep in the first 2 days of opening, because we're the first ones on the school property. We will be there to make things like subject allocations, which teachers going to teach which grades, which teachers going to teach which subject. Remember, as educators, we have different types of majors. So for me, for example, I majored in English. Don't judge me. I'm a person too. I still make mistakes when I'm speaking. So yeah, as a collab. Anywho, I majored in English. My sub major is life science and natural science, and also social sciences. I have a fourth one because your girl, like other people in society, did not graduate from words in record time. So 4.5th year, yeah, I ended up having to take an extra course so that I can balance out my modules and my timetable. But that's a story for another day. If you'd like to know about that and how I ended up having to have that extra year and that extra subject, yeah, you can ask in the comment section, or I can make a video about it later, because excuse me, because there was one phase in my life that was very hectic. I went through the most mentally. Yes, I did not know depression, but at that particular juncture, at that particular point, I knew. Like, I even went to the therapist office. Me, who used to think therapists is not for black people. Me, I went and I knocked also. But anyway, I'm digressing. So I was talking about us getting ready for everything. So I'm going to try and include videos of us preparing within those first 2 days in this video when I edit it. So I'm going to be doing my videos shorter this year. I feel like I had been having this perfectionist mentality that I need my videos to be this long, to this and that and that. If they don't have that, then they don't. So I was always in my mind with the planning stages and everything, but not actually executing everything. So for now, bear with me. My videos will be a bit short until I get back into the groove of things. Anyway, so after we do the allocations, it depends on the school. If there are sufficient enough classes, teachers get allocated their classes, and then we get to move in, essentially. Even though we like to brag and say, get out of my class, the Panyaza will come and tell us, like, no, it's not your classmate. It belongs to the government, and it belongs to the child more than it does to you. However, if you have property that belongs to the school, for example, textbooks that you are responsible for as an educator, and they're within the confines of your classroom, but happen to get stolen or lost within the process of that year, you are going to have to account. And then you ask yourself, but like, my guy, you said it's not my class. You brought it to me. It belongs to the kids. They stole and they lost allegedly the said property that belongs to the class. How am I the one responsible? Alone by myself. But gay, that's a story for another day. Anywho, after we've done that, fix our classes, make sure that everything is there, we check out the ATPs, we start our preps of everything, prepping for the subjects, checking the ATP, which is the annual teaching plan, because for the first, I can't even say the first week, for the whole year, the curriculum has already been planned out. So week 1, week 2, this is what we need you to do. Week 3, week 4, this is what we need you to do. So hopefully the appropriate individuals have sent over those documents. So when we arrive at school, we will be able to, have access to them in time to be prepared. It does, however, sometimes happen that there are adjustments that are made to these documents and might end up causing a certain, I don't want to say dysfunctionality, but like as in some chaos and disorder at the beginning of the year because of such things. Okay, I have neighbors. I don't know if you can hear them. This whole time I've moved in here for more than 3 months, I think now. I hardly hear my neighbors call. I'm like, hey. Anyway, I'll see you guys. So, those are the things that we need to do, basically. Yeah, and we also need to get ready for the kids to come and collect their stationery. Stationery, it means the books they need to write on, and stuff like that. Especially me being in a government school, we get our stationery provided by the government. We are the ones, educators, who are supposed to sort it. Not all the educators, but certain members of a certain committee. I'm gonna make a video about the types of committees that you need to be part of as an educator. For example, there's the entertainment committee, there's at my school there used to be a library committee, but yeah, I see government school, so I see now a library, so who's gonna chair a committee that has non-existent funds? But anyway, I see so yeah, those educators are in those committees. So these different types of committees help to facilitate the running of the school. Remember, there are managers, which I used to be like those managers are my HOD, which are the SMT members, with the deputy principal, the principal, yeah, man. So yeah, those people are essentially managing the school and help to facilitate day-to-day runnings of the school. Yeah, so we get a management plan and all of that essentially helps us to know the timeline of when things need to be done and when things need to be fixed or things need more attention than others, because yeah, it does happen. We also, the beginning of the year, that's when things like transfers are looked at, and things like what do they call it, kids coming in, and there are also those meetings like when there's a kid that wants to come to the school, but it's like we see hey, this child, why did you kick them out of your school and you want to bring that child into a school? Why? So we check those kind of things. So is there something that you do at your school at the beginning of the year that I haven't mentioned? Please comment about it in the comment section below, or if you would like to find out if there's something that you guys do at your school and you might think it's a little bit weird and think maybe there's something fishy. Why are they making us do these things? Are they just trying to make us do extra work or what? Talk about it in the comment section. I feel like I want this platform to be a place where we can all, not all come and complain about our careers, but come here and find out if there are things that we need to know that we don't know about, or things that we think we know but don't really know, or things that we think people should know but are not aware of. So if you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share to your closest, nearest, or even furthest friend.
Never mind my fuckboy attire. But yeah, the time is 15:57. We just finished doing allocations. Allocations are when you're allocating which teacher will teach which class, which teacher will teach which grade according to their majors, of course, the subjects that they teach. And there are a certain number of hours that a teacher needs to have. And if they have more than that, the timetabling system will not allow or format the timetable because the person has gone over the number of hours they're supposed to have. Excuse me, for example, I teach English. So English has 5 hours per week. And I currently have how many classes? 6 grade A classes and 1 grade 10 class, which amounts to 35. That's 35 hours. And the maximum that the timetable can take is 36. This means I'm only going to have 1 free period. But if I had 34 or 30, then I'd have more free periods. So you know what that means for me for this year? Less free periods. But gangs, we're here for the African child. We are here. So yeah, man, that was the first day of being back at work. It wasn't that bad. It was okay, despite the fact that I'm hungry. I haven't eaten the whole day. In my mind, I thought we were going to come out early. Technically, we did. It's just that the position I was, finishing off required me to stay over later. But it's a learning experience, it's a learning curve. I've acquired new knowledge I didn't have the previous year. So we're taking it as a win. Bye.
Until next time, it's your girl, Teacher 2000. I teach what is your superpower.